So in today's tutorial, we are going to be making a crossbody bag. Just a simple way of making a crossbody bag. And we are using the length of 9 inch and the width of 11 inch, the length 9 inch and the width 11 inch. So this is how we draft it. We're going to cut two parts of this, so we'll use this other part to cut the second part. So this is the second part of it. So we're done with that. The next thing now is to just watch what I'm doing there. So this thing I'm going to do now, I'm taking 1.5 inch by 1.5 inch. I really do not know what to call it, but just watch what I'm doing. I'm using 1.5 inch, 1.5 inch to all sides, both the length and the width, 1.5 inch. So with my scissors now, I cut it. So I did that to the second part. So the next thing now is to take it to the material. Now I'm going to use any material you want to use. Just place it there and cut it. So this is a leather material I'm using. So what I'm making use of now is wadding. I'm using wadding to make the bag stand. So assuming I was making use of ordinary fabric, I would have just used iron to stick it. But since it's leather, I'm going to make use of gum. So while applying gum, just concentrate more on the edges, since you are not going to fold like the set bag. Ensure you apply gum on both sides, on both the pattern and the material, whatever material you're going to be using for the practical. So ensure you apply gum on all sides of the material, both the material and to the pattern. So it will stick firmly. Watch the way I'm going to place it. I've placed it this way. So we cut the excesses out. Do same to the other side. Also cut the excesses. So apply gum on the front part now to stick the lining. So now this is the lining facing on it. Use the lining to cover it up. Ensure you trim the excesses. Do same to the other side. So this is how you're going to piece it two together. Then you sew both sides together. Switch to the other parts and also sew. You trim up the excess threads. Then sew the down part as a bottom part bag. And trim the excess, any excess you see on the just trim it off. The next thing now, see the way I held that part now. I'm going to hold it like that and sew. Just trying to arrange it well. So at this point I'm supposed to have switched the camera, but I did not switch it. But just the way you're seeing it, just hold that part like that and sew. To the other side too, do the same thing. See, I've sewn that. So at this point I was supposed to fix the zip before sewing the sides. So now I'm going to switch it over now to fix the zip. Now see the way the bag is looking, the bottom side. Okay, so I want to fix the zip now. So I meant to fix the zip before joining the bag. I forgot to fix the zip, so I'm doing it now. So I'm done fixing the zip. So now is to fix the D-ring. That's the D-ring holder. That part was 2 inch. I cut 2 inch by 3 inch. So when you're cutting your D-ring holder, you need to measure your D-ring, the size of the D-ring you're going to use. So I'll fix it that way into that part. Just watch carefully. So I'm using the gum to stick it together so I'll be able to sew. So just hold it like that. See the way I held it. So at this point I need to switch the camera, okay? Just watch the way I'm going to sew it. After sewing it, just cut the excess zip. See the way I sewed it. So the other parts too, they do the same thing. So I'm done with that. So at this part, you're supposed to use the lining to cover those parts. Since I didn't use the line to cover those parts, so I just decided to use this method using polish, black polish, just to cover the white. But please, if you're making for a customer, don't do that part so you won't stain the person's or whatever. We just use material to cover those white parts. So our bag is ready. You can also call this a makeup purse. Can make it as a makeup bag.